How are you, Nishan? How are you, Salil? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the webinar. We still have 3 minutes to go. How are you, Priyadarshini? Good to see you all. Still have people coming in. If you've got any specific expectations from this webinar, do put in your comments here, and I will see if I can reply to those, and we'll be able to start in the next 2 minutes as soon as I've got some more people coming in. It's important to understand the nature of digital marketing, how it's taking us to the next level of existence, and how it is so powerful as a medium that it's sort of road rolling the traditional ways, the traditional methods of working and pushing them aside, and how AI is reading out everything that's happening around us. It's absolutely amazing how, which we still think are baby steps to all the science that is known in this world, is still intimidating us at various levels. So I think it's important for each one of us to understand that to survive and to do our businesses properly, or to do our jobs properly, or to do, to conduct our profession with expertise, we need to embrace technology carefully and responsibly. So there are things which are there on the net by Google, and okay, just give me a second, friends. I forgot to give control room access to my team. Just give me a second. I will do that right away. Okay, I've done that. Salil, can you please inform Fareen and Priya that I've given them control room access if they need to control anything, behind the scenes. So thank you, friends. Thank you for joining me today. And like I was saying, that how important it is to understand that there are hundreds of these dimensions which are coming in every day. New dimensions which are coming in every day related to digital marketing and digital platforms, that we need to stay abreast with at least some of those which are important, which are easily available, which you can use to scale up your business, your profession without much fuss. So this is one of those tools that I want to talk about. I want to talk about Google My Business. I'm going to wait for another minute or so before I get started with the poll. Hello, Mr. Reddy. Good to see you here. Good to see you, Arif. And I'd like to wait for a few more people. I've got quite a few already here. In the meantime, if you can look at this this poll, which I'm going to start now, and tell me, what do you think? So go ahead and click on one of the three that you know. Okay. Okay. Fine. And okay. Right. So currently I've got people here in equal numbers saying that they know a lot about Google My Business, and there are people who are also saying nothing, and there are people also saying somewhat. So let's get started with this. It's good to see that there are people who know everything about Google My Business as well. So if you already know about Google My Business, it's good to revise it and see if you're actually doing it, and that's very important. Let me. So Farin says, have not idea how to utilize it. Hemant is saying, oh, is echo a problem? Is it quite a bit? Is echo quite a bit? Maybe I should change the angle of how I'm speaking. Is it better? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So friends, I was telling you about the importance of Google My Business. Google My Business is a tool that's a free tool given to all of us by Google, and because it's free, so they're not selling it. And many digital marketing companies or agencies don't even know about it. And you don't need to rely on any digital marketing agency or a company to understand Google My Business. Google My Business is a very, it's a self-explanatory mechanism. If you don't have a website, it helps you with a website. If you don't know how to SEO your content, it helps you SEO your content. If you want to upload your products and showcase it to your clients, no problem with that. If you're into local business, it helps you. If you're into international business, it helps you build your reputation and your repository. You can get your Google reviews, you can get, so how many people agree? Well, I'd like to say, do you agree that getting feedback from your clients is one of the most important things for your business or profession? If you agree with that, say yes. If you don't agree with that, say no in the chat. I'd like to know how much of belief you have in that, because this entire game is about understanding the power of reviews through Google Game. Okay. So Arif says yes, Hemant says yes. I'm glad to know that you all acknowledge the power of reviews and feedback. Feedback is, like how Ken Blanchard puts it, feedback is the breakfast of champions. It helps you build your business. And Google is a free tool. It's giving you a free tool how to do it. Let me start with the slideshow now, rather than going too much in circles, and explain it to you how it's going to go. Okay, so why is Google My Business important? So it's like when somebody searches for your business, they'll find local results across Google in places like Maps and Search. And then, let's say, for example, if you're looking for a pharmacist, or let's say a medicine shop or a chemist, then you just go to Google and say which chemist shop is open right now. Or you might just say, I want to order butter chicken. You might write things like, your tooth is aching, so the nearest dentist, so things like that. Or you could be looking for something which is far-flung, which is in some other part of the world, and you'd say wildlife tour in Borneo, right? So like that, your searches will begin to show up. Now I will go through the slides. I will show you how it's shown on Google, but let's just go through the concept first. For example, you can find local results if you search for Italian restaurant from your mobile device. We try to show you the kind of nearby restaurant that you'd like to visit, and you improve your business local ranking using Google My Business. So this is the real power of Google My Business. It puts you in front of your customers, shows you on Google Maps, and gives customer important information about your business. Do you notice that when you earlier it used to be in the right hand side, but you notice when you put in a keyword, it throws many options to you. It throws many options to you. It shows you a map, what you're looking for, and it starts to show you these options as well. So when I share my screen, I'd be able to show it to you. Right now, let's just understand and be with the concept first. So Google is so important for your business because it increases 500% near me mobile searches, or 900 near me, or today or tonight, near me now. You know, if you are looking at things like that. Is it? Am I audible now clearly, or is there a problem? I want to give value, so I just want to make sure that everybody is able to hear me. I'm waiting to hear from you. If you all can hear me, then I should just continue ahead. Otherwise, yes, okay. Thank you very much, Vikashi. So, for example, when Vikas is here, and Vikas is a timber merchant, and he runs his business through Sector 4 in Noida, then if he says timber merchants in Noida, you know, or if he goes to Google and if he types timber merchants or timber suppliers or wood suppliers near me, then if he's very active on Google My Business, the chances are that his listing will come up right on top. So it's all about numbers. It's all, the entire game is about numbers. How many snippets you featured, what sort of ranking have you got, what sort of Google interactions you've got. You know, if you've got all those things in order, then Google will throw your information across to the finder, the searcher who's looking for you or your product on Google. So GMB, Google My Business, I call it GMB, gives you the ability to create, customize, and manage the information displayed on your business profile in Google search. This in turn provides you with the ability to influence and improve your local rankings. It all depends on the three things here: relevance, distance, prominence. If any of this is not in line with what you're doing, then Google will see it as an incomplete piece of information and not show it to the clients. So you need to make sure that the relevance, how far it is, prominence is there from what your clients are looking for. The more emphasis you place on improving business relevance, prominence, the better your rankings will be. So how do you set up a Google profile? I'm going to show you a video. In the meantime, please see the video, and then I'll stop this presentation here, and I'll start a video so that you all know how to go through.
Want to make sure your correct business information shows up on Google? Then you'll want to sign up for Google My Business, a free service that lets you maintain your business information online. There are two ways to get started with Google My Business. You can claim ownership of your business on Google, or you can add your business on Google. We'll cover both ways in this video. To begin, search for your business on Google. If any of the results match your business information, check to see if the "Are you the business owner" link appears. If it does, then the business isn't claimed and you can click the link. If you don't see the Are You the Business Owner link, go to google.com/business and click the Get on Google button. Then sign into your Google account. If you don't yet have a Google account, click Create Account at the bottom of your screen. You'll then be asked to search for your business. If you see your business, click on it. It's okay if not all the details are up to date. You'll be able to change them later. If you don't see your business after searching, then click on the magnifying glass to see the option to add your business. Once you've finished entering the most current and accurate information for your business, you'll need to verify it. This will tell Google that your business listing is legitimate and maintained by you, the business owner. If there are any edits you'd like to make to the listing, we suggest that you click the option to Continue and Verify later. It's best not to make any changes to your business name, address, or category between when you request your verification code and when you actually receive the code and verify your business. If you make these types of changes during this time, you might need to request a new code. To help avoid delays in the process, it's best to make sure that your business name, address, and category are correct before requesting a verification. And that's all you need to add a business on Google. If your business is already on Google, you can claim it, make any necessary edits, and then verify it so that your updates appear on Google Search and Google Maps. Just like you would if you were adding a business to Google, begin by visiting google.com/business and click the Get on Google button. Next, sign in to the Google account you used to originally claim your business. You may have multiple Google accounts, including one for personal use and one for business use. If you don't yet have a Google account, click Create Account at the bottom of the screen. You'll then be asked to search for your business by name. If any of the search choices match your business information, you can begin the process of claiming that business by clicking on it and checking to see if the Are You the Business Owner link appears. If the link appears, then the business isn't claimed. If the link doesn't appear, try signing in to google.com/business with any other Google accounts you might have to see if you've already claimed the business by using another account. If so, the business will appear when you search for it. Google often adds businesses by using information available online, so don't be alarmed if you don't remember adding your business yourself. If your business is already on Google, you'll first be asked to confirm that you're authorized to manage it and agree to the Google My Business Terms of Service. Then you'll see the option to request verification. Just like the process for adding a business to Google, if there are any edits you'd like to make to your business information, we'd suggest that you click the option to Continue and Verify later. If someone has already claimed and verified your business, you'll receive a pop-up notification asking you to request management rights. Please remember to sign in with all of your different Google accounts to see if any of them are the business owner on Google. Each business can only have one owner per location, so you won't be able to duplicate your business if someone else has already verified it. If you want to edit your business information, you'll need to request management rights. Learn how to do that in this video. And that's it. Now that you've signed up for Google My Business, you can make sure that your business's information is available and accurate on Google. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while you're there, you can see all the latest Google My Business videos. And if you have any questions, you can post them in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching.
Okay, friends. So this was about claiming your business. This is for those people who are not on Google My Business yet. And this is a useful piece of information. Some people want the link. I will do that, no problem whatsoever. So I want to share my screen and show you how to look at it. Just a minute. Do you see my screen? I want to know if everybody can see my screen. If you can, just type yes, and then I'll go ahead. Good evening, Arunji. Can you just type yes if you can see my screen? It shows Google. Yes, okay. Thank you, Mishali. Okay. So here, for example, if you type, let's say, dentist near me, I'm typing Noida because my browser is in Singapore time, so I just want to go through this. So for example, if you've got this dentist near me, best dentist in Noida, instant appointment, you got these. But then you got these as well. You got Nair Dental Care, Dr. Sunel's, and you can see that all these people have 5 stars. This one has 4.5 stars, and Access Dental Clinic has 5 stars, but there's only 1 review, right? So when people look at, when they're choosing you, then which one are they choosing you? So are they choosing you because you got maximum reviews, because you've got stars, or because your mobile number is there? And I won't bother to call a landline number because I want to talk directly. I want to spend less time doing that. And it's all closed. So let me check more options. Now, if I go into this, and if it says closed, then what's the point? The idea is to look for that business which is open right now. So I won't go for the closed ones, even if they're high rated, because there's no point. And then this was at 61, and New Smile Dental Clinic has 38. So like that, when you are looking for anything which is near you, or you're looking for any information across the world as well, you're looking for something which has credibility, which you can completely depend upon, which has information that is significant to where you will be able to park your trust. So it's very important to notice that. Now, those clients who are, if you and I are not clients, no problem, but your clients will be looking for these things, and Google lets you do that. So let's say if you go into this, let's say I click this and I go into this person's site, and this is Google My Business interface that it shows you. It shows the website, directions. You can save it, or you can call. If you call, you'd be able to call this number, and you see the address, and it shows that it's closed right now. It'll open on Monday, and it's got questions and answers. So if you want to go into question and answers what people are looking at, then you can, but may not be important for you, but for your clients it will be important. It has all the photos, and then you can send this information to the phone. I'm talking to you like you're a customer right now. Okay, so if you're a customer, you get into your punter's shoes, you get into the shoes of your customer, and you see how your customer is going to look at your product. So it's got 4.8 rating. I'm happy with that, no problem. There are some nice reviews which are showing here, and then it's got more Google reviews. So all these things add to your credibility of information. Now I'll take you inside. I'll stop this one, and I'll take you where, when you've created your Google My Business page and information, how are you going to deal with it, and what is important and what is not important. Let me tell you that this is only an hour-long session. I can't explain everything to you in it, but I will try and maximize as much as I can. Maximum information I'd like to give you. You may not be able to do everything in one go, but I mean, what's the problem? I'm just a phone call away, so no problem with that whatsoever. I'm your friend, so feel free to reach out to me anytime. This is something that I'm doing because I'm passionate about it, and I want people to understand this better as we go along. I will share my entire, because I can't get the application. Just a minute. Okay. Oh no, that's that won't do. Just a minute. Let me open the other screen. Is this okay? Is this okay for everyone? Can everybody see the Google screen? Yeah, okay. So when you go into Google, you see these 9 dots here, and you click into this, and you go into Google My Business. Once you've created, it will show up as one of the apps that you have. And I'm going to work with the one that we're consistently updating all the time. So that's Asian Adventures. I'm just going to butt in between and tell you, ask all of you, if you all know me, that's fine. If you all don't know me yet, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Mohit Aggarwal. I'm blessed with 4 children, a son and a daughter, and 2 non-humans, a Labrador and an escapee African Grey. I'm the follower of Shiva. Professionally, I'm an experiential ecotourism specialist with deep love for nature. I help people travel to some wonderful places in Asia. I'm the founder of Asian Adventures, a 26-year-old travel company. It is the largest and #1 bird watching tour company in India. The company is on a large mission to help Asian elephants with their corridors, free the Himalayas of plastic waste, and help small wildlife NGOs, and save the Himalayan shrines. I'm also the creator of NatiNetter, an email marketing company. So which is why in the capacity of NatiNetter, I'm sharing this with you. So this is how you will be looking at your Google My Business. This is the interface that you will get. This is how I will go back a minute. So it'll show that Asian Adventures is here. It's already logged in, and it will pick up. So understand that I haven't written this. B block, B9, B block, pocket B, sector 27, Noida is not what I've written. This is something that's been picked up by Google. I just put in my coordinates, and then Google sees what is the correct one and embeds it here for you. Now it's very important to copy this the way it is and post it everywhere else, on your website, on your collaterals, or wherever you are, so that when Google is crawling, when it's crawling through your information everywhere else, it sees the same information again and again and again. Then it sort of gets absolutely sure, it becomes absolutely sure that you're the right people to deal with. So you have to, when you do that, make sure that your coordinates are correct and you don't go wrong. There is no scope for any wrong or misleading information in Google My Business. If you do it, Google will start doubting you and it will bring you down. And it can also go against your reputation. So do not attempt to post anything which is not going to work for you. Okay, so this is home. So this is how this works. It's got create post. It gives you information, get started. You can create a post, you can add a photo, you can create an ad. This is linked with your Google AdWords. You can update your business hours, and if you put your COVID-19 update, Google loves it, because that is something that it's a social responsibility. They want to tell people, what are you doing about COVID? When you're running a business, how are you doing it? What is your policy, right? So you have to understand that these search views, map views there's just a dashboard, and this is a magic form. If I click this and I take this URL, I can send it to all my guests, all my customers, and all my entire network. And I say, can you can you put in your best reviews, how you felt about my services? Can you give me 5 stars and a few lines as well? So I'll tell you, this is going to work wonders for you. Okay. So when you go into posts, let's say we go into posts here, and I just posted this 2 hours ago. So I'm saying, write your own jungle book, and it helps you. For example, if I were to open this, so if I share this post, I can copy this entire URL, or I can send it directly to Twitter, directly to Facebook, or directly to email. And if I like, I can even view it in Google. If I view it in Google, if I view it in Google, it gives me another short URL, which you can just pick up, and you can use it in blogs, you can use it on your Facebook post, you can use it anywhere else, so that you can have people go back to your Google My Business information. So do you see this Google My Business information here on the right hand side? See, now this is how it is. I can share it, or I can just go through it, and it lets me embed all my links, whatever link that I want to put in. So I put in Linktree because it gives me many more links, and I put this photo, and I do 1 a day, or sometimes even 2 or 3 a day, to keep people informed about my things, what I'm doing. You can see Asian Adventures. It shows my telephone number. It shows my address. The way address has been picked up by Google. And then it shows the information of my company in 750 characters, and it shows all the good reviews, everything, right? So we go back to the page where we came from, and okay, I need to do this. Fire hydrant is here, here, and here. Okay. Also check new images. Fire hydrant is here. I don't know if it's here. Okay. Okay. So am I on the same page as you are? Are you okay with it? Okay, you can't see the page. Sorry, I missed that. Your voice is okay. Okay, don't worry. So my point is that you could see the interface on Google as well, and you could see the post on Google. Now coming into information. So you need to be able to, for example, you need to have the right name of your company. Don't put a product or the name of your brand of any product line. Put the name of your company and choose what Google shows you. So Google will show you under tourism these many things. So under your products, it'll show you various things. If you're into product manufacturing, if you're into product sales, then it has product line as well. And when you sign up, and it'll ask you, what sort of trade are you in? So I said service. So it'll show me service options. If you say you're a professional, it'll show you those options. If you say you're a manufacturer or a retailer or a trader, I'll show you those options, right? So like I said, this is a very important thing. And then what are your service areas? So these are my service areas. I service in Bhutan, Nepal, you know, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, all sort of these sort of places. And then I can put my office timings with which people will look for you. And then this is, so it gives you a short URL. It says Asian Adventures India. Asian Adventures, you can put your website link here. But if you don't want a website, if you don't have a website, it allows you to build a website right here, free of cost. And this has my appointment links. This is for products. So for example, if you have products, then you can go into this and you can put products here. What sort of products? I put tours, excursions, wildlife safaris, bird watching, things like that, right? And if you, this allows you to go into products. And then please remember that you need to complete the information. If you don't complete the information of what it's asking you for, then it won't be able to show you on Google very well. Look, I put in my information as to what it allowed. It allowed 750 characters, excuse me, which I put in. And then insights. This is a very important part. It shows that 3,800 in last 1 month, how many people have discovered me, 2,000, and how many people have come directly to me. 376 people have come directly, and 2,636 found me on the net. Then it lets you understand your SEO. So they're now doing this new interface, which is going to show you the SEO part. Let me take you there. So from August to January, which is 6 months, what my trends are, what dipped, what did not dip. 1,351 triggered my business profile, and these are the keywords. These are the top keywords. Now all you need to do is just copy these keywords and embed in your SEO, in your websites, because this is what people are looking for. If people are looking for this, then this is what you need. This is the latest trend, right? Of course, you can put them into Google Trends, and you can put them into Google, keyword search and SEMrush and SpyFu and all of those, and you can still be able to get the trends very easily. So it shows you what your customer actions are, who visited the website, how many people requested directions, how many people called you, how many people messaged you, all of that. So your insights are really, really important. Understand this. Now we come to reviews. Your reviews will be the backbone of the company. If you have lots of reviews coming, if you have lots of people writing for you, and if you have a lot of interaction on your Google My Business with you replying to them, then they start to understand that you are important. Then whoever is coming will say, oh, so many people are already interacting with this company, and you become the first go-to person. Your profession, your company, your Google My Business will be the first option for people, right? So this is how it works. If you've got low reviews, so for example, you need to aim that your competitors Google My Business, you need to beat it by 10 times. If he's got 1, you got to have 10. If he's got 10, you got to have 100 reviews on your system. Do not fake reviews just like that. Do not do it yourself. Do not tell your spouse to put those reviews. Do not tell your office staff to put those reviews. Google is very smart. in a full batch, it'll just pick up the entire bunch and delete it all. And you'll have to start all over again. So don't make those mistakes. Ask your far-flung clients, ask people with different IPs in different places to put great reviews for you. If you can tell them to put in those few keywords that you pick up, that'll be wonderful. Or when you're replying to them, you also use those same keywords or similar keywords or different keywords, because then that's how it's going to go. Yeah. And then, so this messaging is something that shows up on your phone. And if people message you on the phone and say, hey, look, this is what I want to do, so you need to reply within 24 hours. If you don't reply in 24 hours, Google sees that you're not interested in business and it stops sending you messages. It takes your message interface off your phone, off your Google My Business. So you need to be able to reply to your customer, and then Google sees that you're a serious person who needs Google My Business. Look, these are also experimenting grounds for Google. Google is trying to do this for free because Google knows that this is the best way to collect data and to understand the client's preference and build that into AI. Then you have photos, okay? So you can put the photos. If you go to the photo editor, if you want to see the photos overview by the customers, lots of photos we put in. So each photo needs to be captioned. If you get a photo which says WhatsApp A1234, don't say that. Keyword the photo, because Google will read that. Google will see that timber, plywood or kit ply distributor in Noida. So when you're putting the photo of a kit ply, or you say fire resistant ply in Noida, or you say, if let's say you have a dentist, like I said, so it says root canal treatment at a pain-free root canal treatment of something of that sort. So all of these things, and you can also post your videos here. So when you post any of these posts, you can put a call to action, and that call to action, because you can repurpose these posts anywhere on Twitter, on Facebook, on your WhatsApp, and you can send it out to people. For example, if this is the one, and I can't show it to you here, but if I make a new post like I showed it to you then, you can put your call to action. Then for products, for product dealers, you can put your products here. For services, same thing. And this is for example, if I don't have a website, then whatever that I'm putting in, it's converting it into a website. Do you see? I can change the name by adding my own domain to it. If I like, it allows me to do that. So can you see that make an appointment, whatever that I do, it is only adding to the repository of my Google website. So technically, I don't need a website if this is my game, if this is what I'm going to do. So everything that I posted on so-and-so date, whatever, and then if it's a read more, this is my call to action, learn more. I use learn more, but you can say book, you can say sign up, you can choose, it gives you options of doing all of that. So you don't need to worry about making an expensive website. If you've got this, going, that's good enough. If most of your business is local business, even if your business is international business, this is a very important website, very, very important site to go to, right? So this is how Google My Business. Let me show you some important aspects of Google My Business. Just a minute. How do you put comments on photos, Arunji? You don't put comments on photos. You can put comments on photos by creating a JPEG that has text written on it. There's a very good tool called Text to Tools. I'll put it here, Text to Tools. Text oh sorry, text tools and texttools.com, I think it is. So what you can do is you can use any photo, or you can make any text into an image, and you can put that up. So that's no problem. So texttools.com. So you can do that. But when you put a post, then you have different kinds of posts. You have posts which are updates, you have events, you have new product offers, and you have lots of these options that Google is giving you. You can choose any of those, put in your product, put in the call to action. And that call to action can be the URL of that particular page where you want to send people to. Right? So this is as simple as that. It's a beautiful. Okay, I mean to ask what you said about photos. Oh, okay, okay. So we'll talk about that. Let me just come to another presentation, which is important for you to know how it works. So Q&A session. You know, people will have so many objections to ask you. Let's say you say, oh, my elevator is the best. I provide the best elevators in Noida or in India. And it says, no, but there are other companies also that provide. No problem with that. So you can actually do Q&A here, and you can tell people, you can direct them to Q&A and say, hey, look, you want to know how am I different from the others? Just go ahead and look up Google My Business, and you'd be able to find that there. You know, and you can also say, if you like my information, please put in a good review, and I'd be very happy to do it. You know, so Sone pe Suhaga, you can get both things in one shot. You know, so research shows 25% of Google My Business listing and 90% of big box stores have questions. Of course, they will have questions. Every industry have larger average number of questions. Like for example, casual restaurants may not have that much, but dentists will have, employment agencies will have. So depending on what the pain points of your customers are, you can convert them into question and answers and put them here. This is your repository of FAQs. This is a very important chapter. So again, it says the wonderful thing about this feature, you are able to create your own FAQ. You can ask and answer your own set of frequently asked questions. And then you can diffuse objections. So this is objection prevention. Instead of doing objection handling, you do objection prevention. You prevent it even before it comes to you as a question. So this is a platform to park all of that. And then you have cover photos and logos. You can continue to change them as you go along to show something new to your customers, you know, when they want to see it. It says, one second, I go back. It says high quality photograph creates a first great impression of a business. So these photos expose bias, tell a story, answer objections, paint a picture. And if you use a photo which is not a great photo, which Google is going to pick up, you know, after taking a photo from your shop and going to put it there, you're not going to be very happy about it. This is my game. This is what I believe in. Review signals have significant impact on local search rankings or international search rankings as well. According to Moz, review signals make up for 6.4 to 15.44 of online reviews. You know, it brings your business, it grows your business to 15x. Your reviews will talk for you. I mean, your reviews will. How many of you actually write or read reviews? If you do, put I. I want to know how many people read or write reviews for other people, or when they're checking out a product. Put I if you do it. If you don't do it, put N. That's okay if you did not write, Mr. Reddy, no problem with that, but you read reviews before buying a product. Okay. So Nishant and Anuj say I. Yes, great, thank you. So 42% customer expect a response to their review in 60 minutes or less. 57% of customers above expect the same response time as nights or weekends. 30% of local customers feel reading a response to reviews is the key to judging your business. They judge your business with the reviews that you've got. And that is the best practice for any business to grow. Because you get bad reviews, you're so lucky. And if you get good reviews, you're super lucky. Because good reviews would mean that your clients are happy and you're going on the right track. Wrong reviews would mean that you're on the wrong track. Straighten yourself and get onto the right track. Yeah. So keep in mind when you reply, you'll be posting publicly as your business. Replies to reviews may not appear across Google immediately. Reviewers get a notification when you reply to their review. They'll have the chance to read your reply and edit their review. Okay, so this is how it goes. Great. Give Google what it wants. So Google wants your complete. No fudging. Name, address, phone, and citation data. Latitude, longitude, latitude and longitude if you can, because it'll ask you to put it on the map. Your customers have hours of operation. The data you provided is always up to date. Your business uses high quality images and content. Your answer, it requires it for you, for your business, not for itself. It will do its data analysis and whatever, but it'll help you grow your business. So you need to be 100% sure that you're going the right way. Your answer customer questions and objections clearly and completely. Your request online reviews consistently. Present customers with compelling products, offers, and events. It is a straightforward way to direct the narrative about your business. Nothing better than that. So this is why Google is so important for your business. Increase local rankings. Then it receives majority of online searches. People do go to Bing, they do go to Yahoo, they do go to other things, but Google gets majority. Google's beaten the market. So your GMB will be able to give you the ability to create, customize, and manage the information of your business. It provides you with the ability to influence and improve your local search rankings directly. It's great for local searches, but it's also great for international and national searches. For example, if somebody is coming to Noida, somebody wants to look for some particular thing and he's heard that this thing is available in Noida. So all he'll have to do is just put the product name and type Noida and Google will show him something. The more emphasis you place on improving your business relevance and prominence, the better your performance in Google will be. Right? And then the more traffic will come to you, more conversions and revenues you will receive. I'll tell you, when I was running my, after COVID, we started to run our hotels, and our hotels are running beautifully well. There've been days and days and days when we don't have rooms for people. You know why? Because of Google My Business. Because people are looking at where to go for a weekend. How to get there, whatever, and they stumble upon our information and they call and they book, and we are then there to convert. So Google My Business will bring you leads, GMB will bring you leads, but your pitch deck should be ready for your conversions, and your sales pitches should be ready for your sales to happen. If you don't have that pipeline ready, then you will find that you're working on GMB, but it's not producing results for you. So end-to-end pipeline has to be mapped out, and that's important. Okay, so this is how this presentation was. I'll stop this presentation here, and I want to know what anybody feels about it, so that if you've got questions, I'm happy to take questions. Mishali says that Vishali, I have no problem. I'm going to talk to you on the phone. You're a friend of mine, and I'm going to walk you through this entire thing 100 times if you want. I have no problem. I love doing this, and I want people to exercise this. Look, friends, there are lots of small nuances in this, which I know right now, because I've been exercising and I've, I keep deep diving into this, but those things I can't bring to you right now, but slowly, steadily as we go along, every week I will be bringing new things of digital marketing, what I know to you, free. There is no charge or anything for it, right? Because I want to give my information to the world, and whoever can make use of it, why not? I'm just a conduit, and there are lots of other people, like lots of gurus, lots of business people who I learn from, and I also deliver and I exercise. What works for me, I put it across. What doesn't work for me, I just stay with it. So I'm happy to answer any of your questions, and do any of these things with you as we go along. I can you just put the link here, Fareen, for people to know about our future presentations? Yes, Mr. Reddy, please go ahead and do this. If you need to engage with me for a call or something, I'd be able to. You can schedule a call with me, and whatever that I know, I'm happy to put it across. Friends, may I share one file with you, which if any of your friends, colleagues, business owners, if they're looking for a digital marketing company, I have a full-fledged setup here. And we don't do websites, we don't do landing pages, but we do everything to do with digital marketing, creating collaterals and helping you with videos and helping you with positioning you in your circles, and also deep diving into your methodologies. So may I share a document here which will be of use to you, and you can share it with your friends, people, as that Natty Netta is doing this job, and circulate it to people. If your business needs me, I have no problem. If your friend's business needs me, I have no problem. My team is there on the standby all the time for you. Thank you. And I'm going to, so the next one that I'm going to do will be related to SEO. Okay, so I'm going to bring out information to you to how to understand SEO, how to look for SEO, and how to embed SEO, and how to increase your traffic because of SEO. Whatever has been working for me, I'm happy to bring it to you. So Mr. Reddy, please go ahead and do this. And anybody else who has any questions, please put it up, and I'm happy to answer. I just need a promise from everyone who's here that you will immediately get onto GMB and start using it. Please start using it. It's a free tool. You don't burn your money. Anyway, the money is in short supply for everyone. So make use of this opportunity. Go onto GMB, put up your things, and start to see the magic. Everything is built. Rome wasn't built in a day. So you have to take baby steps. So Mr. Arun Aggarwal, we will go through your GMB and we will see how to help you out with that. FAQs, when you have, so there's a system of FAQs. When you go into your main dashboard, not into your own dashboard, when you go into Google and you type your company name, your GMB will come on the right hand side, and you tell people, your friends or whatever, to ask you questions there. So you don't put that in, you make other people put in those questions that you want them to put, and then you answer those answers. So then it's a interactive thing, and people who will be watching that or reading that will know that somebody asked you and you've replied it very intelligently. And once you show your intelligence to your audience, how will they go away from you? You're their best man. This is how it will work. So friends, I'm done with my presentation, and I'm hoping to see you again. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is another session of storytelling. Half an hour I'm going to teach storytelling, same time, and half an hour it is going to be by Nishan Venugopal, who's a world-class blogger, and he's going to talk about his stories related to wildlife conservation. But the process of storytelling is the same for for everyone, whether you're a professional, you're a business owner, or you're a storyteller or a researcher, whoever you are, the process is the same. So half an hour I'm going to talk about process, and if you're not interested in wildlife, that's fine, but just stay on. Our dharti, our planet needs us, and we need to talk about conservation. We need to talk about our resources, which are fast depleting, and these animals, birds, these beings are us. We are them. So we need to do that. It's 3 o'clock, Arunji. It's 3 o'clock. And how do you connect for digital marketing? Just join us on the, Farina just posted this link here. Go onto the link, and there's a link for Natty Netter WhatsApp group. Sorry, Natty Netter Facebook community. Become a part of it. And then your digital marketing will go through another phase altogether. If you're an action taker, do it, and you'd love it. So tomorrow at 3 p.m., see you all. Thank you very much. Love you all. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Bye.